the second side of our graph, again, I want you to examine the table of values and decide what is so special about this table, or what are you noticing that's different from the tables that we've seen so far in class. After you think about that, I want you to go ahead and plot the points. After plotting the points, go ahead and draw a line connecting them. Try to use a straight edge as you connect these points so that your line is straight. Here we see a vertical line. Vertical lines are always up and down. If you try to think about which axis it passes through, just like we talked about on the front side, the axis that it crosses over the x-axis right here at -4. And for this reason, passing through the x-axis, we want to call it an equation of x equals some number. If you notice, all of the x values are equal to this value as well. In number 10, try to think about this. Is this a vertical line or a horizontal line? I'm putting a question mark there because I want you to answer that question. Up and down, we have a y-axis. Left to right, we have an x-axis. I've been giving you guys this idea of the axis it passes through is the variable that we want to use in the equation. It crosses over the x-axis at -6. If you pull these points off of the actual line, we have a point of -6, +8, -6, +4, -6, 0, and the other 2 points in quadrant 3 are -6, -5, and -6, -8. All of these points have an x value of -6. Again, it passes through the x-axis at -6, so we have an equation of the line. So vertical lines, up and down, always have an equation of the form x equals a constant number. On the following side, I want you guys to start graphing the lines. Keep in mind, x tells me it should pass through the x-axis. My x-axis is always left to right. At +8 on the x-axis, I should pass directly through it. Vertical line. Number 14, I should pass through the y-axis. Remember, your y-axis goes up and down. We want to pass through it at -7, crossing directly over it. This is a horizontal line. I'd like you guys to try number 16 and 17 on your own. I'm going to pause the video. I'd like you to pause the video, try it on your own, and then double check and see if you get it right. Hopefully you all had a chance to try it. If you look, number 16 should be a horizontal line passing through the y-axis of +3. Number 17 should be a vertical line. Vertical lines are up and down. It crosses over the x-axis at -4. We're going to work backwards here in 18 through 21. They give us the graph. We have to come up with the equation. It looks like I'm crossing over the y-axis, so it should be a y equals equation. Horizontal lines are always y equals a constant number. If you'll count the tick marks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, my equation should be y equals 5. In number 19, I'm crossing over the x-axis at positive 5. This equation should be x equals 5. Vertical lines are always x equals. Another vertical line in number 20, passing through the x-axis at negative 8. X equals negative 8. I'd like you guys to try the last one on your own. Pause the video, please. See if you get it right. Double check, see how you guys did. Horizontal lines move right to left. It passes through the y-axis at positive 1. Y equals 1 is our equation.